he made his intentions very known up front that he wanted to get to know me. He wanted to know what I was all about. He didn't judge me about anything. You know, men, how women look at men with the car situation. He didn't look at any of my situation. He just looked at me and how he can help me. He didn't want to sleep with me. He didn't want to he just wanted to get to know me.
Hey everybody, it's Jessica Reedy. Oh shoot, we back for another episode on Hello Hubby. So, you already know situationships I don't want to do. You can go ahead and commit. Subscribe. Let's go ahead and do this thing. And I also want to address my absence. I know that some of you have been checking in every Thursday for an episode, but I needed to take a self-maintenance week, I guess, or two. With my brother passing and everything just kind of snowballing, it hit me out of nowhere. And I touched a little bit of depression just because I couldn't escape the grief. And I needed to be alone and not feel obligated to anything other than my normal responsibilities. So I didn't neglect you. I just wanted to make sure that I could be healthy enough for you. And sometimes you have to walk away just for a time to get yourself together. So today, all right, let's jump right into it. Today I have one of my good friends, best friends, my call in the middle of the night, my sis, we need to have a talk. Can we meet up somewhere? And low key always says yes. You know what I'm saying? Hey sis, I'm not feeling good. I need to vent. If I get bad news, I need to tell somebody. I call her. We're about to just have sister talk. So I want to introduce to some, present to others, one of the realest women I've ever met, Miss Nae Su. Hey sis, man.
Oh, man, that was a pretty dope introduction. I'm not used to all of that kind of love.
Did I gas you?
You gassed me all the way. I'm on full. All
right, so watch this. So today I had a conversation with a friend. Mm-hmm. And the conversation went like this. I said, listen, I need you to do me a favor. It was a gentleman on the phone. I said, I need you to do me a favor. I said, I need you to help me set the bar.
Yeah.
And he said, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm a woman in so many areas. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm a woman. I handles my woman's business.
You handle your business. I know that. Mm-hmm.
But then I'm a child in other areas. And one of those areas, as I was explaining to him, was receiving affirmation from a man and knowing that this is the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he said, do you know what you're asking? I said, yeah. I need you to help build this bear so that I can be good for my husband. Mm-hmm. Like, help me. Because I don't know what that feel like for a man to just pour into me good constantly. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he said yes. And he's a great friend of mine, and I'm so grateful for him. And I'm grateful to be able to do that. But it kind of brings me to this. Like, sis, tell me how you feel, right?
Come on.
Like, you know us. We strong. We take care of our children. We do our thing.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of vulnerability to even be able to tell a man, hey, I don't really, these kind of buckets always been empty for me. And I make do. And I guess it makes me settle, but can you be special enough to intentionally fill these buckets? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Tell me your experience with that. Have you ever requested that, or how do you go about, I guess, getting a significant other to supply that? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hold on. Watch this, sis.
Okay.
Look,
I got something to talk about.
Hey, you remember that time I told you about the massage? Hey,
I do. I do.
And you gave me advice.
I said,
and they tell them.
Okay, so check this out. So I'm a girl that loves getting a massage. 90-minute me, 2-hour me. And it's gonna be a thing where I actually I'm gonna enjoy my massage, right?
Yes.
This one right here was going every other day, every other week. She was getting a massage, and I just didn't understand that. Now, I know how I feel with one, maybe two every now and then, but why are you going up there every other day? I had to give her a disclaimer. And I said, listen, why you keep going up there and getting a massage? And lo and behold, we had to have a real heart-to-heart chat. Don't take your tail back up there, ma'am.
First off,
ma'am, because somebody was too happy. Happy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
First off,
she said, Nae, I got to tell you something. I said, what do you got to tell me? I got to tell you something. I found this real good massage place. I said, okay. I'm listening. And you know what? He takes his time and makes sure I get really worked out, And I said, okay. Now, after you hear this conversation a little too often, you want to say, wait, but don't you take your tail back up there.
No, Nae Su ain't telling you all of it.
No, I'm not.
Nae Su has a masseuse, right? when he gets to this area, she'll be like, I say, don't be shy. Grab
I paid for a service. And I wants it all. So, no, she thought I was lying. I kid you not. Now, it was a massage person. I'm not going to release his information because I don't want him to be sold out. Oh my God. However, I asked the question, what do you provide? What services you provide? This one was scared to ask her massage person, but she was going up there every other day spending her money, but scared to ask.
Oh, my God.
I said, do you provide all services, including pecs and buttocks? I need to know. And it startled him, but I need to know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got my money's worth.
Look, so hence the question, sis. Hence the question. Because apparently it's not that I'm shy to ask for what I need, but a part of me be feeling obligated. Like, if I show that I'm this type of woman, there's just some things I'm not gonna ask for, because
he should know.
He should
feel it. He should feel it out. If he doesn't know, he should kind of, ask questions.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What makes you happy? What makes you? Let me wrap you up. Let me take you somewhere, because it doesn't take a lot. Now, we handle our own. We are women that handle our own, but we also appreciate a man that just look at the entire picture and say, okay, her boy needs a father. I can see his father is not there. I see that the daughter is in need of a father. She needs to know that she's loved. We need this. And then on top of that, we need you to reassure us. Mm-hmm. We don't mind being submissive. We don't mind doing what we're supposed to do. We just need that sometimes.
All right, watch this. Watch this, right? I'm about to give you
a massage. Okay.
Hey, the story is so funny because Nae Su is being PG-13.
I can go all the way?
Oh my gosh, Nae Su, because I was in Target. And I was telling her, I was like, Nae Su, oh my God. So I went and got this massage, right? And I think I'm low-key addicted because the way the man be touching me and stuff.
She was. She was. Okay, so we're not going to be, okay, I can just be Nae Su, right?
Please.
Okay, so she kept calling me and I'm like, you like this dude.
I didn't like the guy. She
liked the massage that he was providing.
I closed my eyes.
I said, what is he doing? Is he giving you some massage, like massaging your pecs up here? I can't say, I don't know what I can say or can't say.
You don't know that he don't.
But I just asked the question because who gonna go and pay for services? That's like $90 to $100 and some dollars. Yes. So
anyway. All right, sis.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. All right, so all right. Okay. Now, tell me if I'm wrong about this.
Okay.
Right?
Bring it on.
I'm about to give you a real life situation.
Okay.
So I'm out with the gentleman, right? I'm out with the gentleman, and his friend brings a lady, whatever. So we're out, we eating, and the way his friend was. I mean, he was so endearing
to the woman.
You
was checking it out. You wanted this?
Stopped me in my track. I was like, I mean,
they do exist.
Whispering in her ear and just.
I got one of them on my team, right?
Shut up, hey, you know what I'm saying?
He's so beautiful. He's so handsome. Just everything. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. So watch this. I'm blunt. I'm to the point.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, is it this nice? Well,
What's the secret?
well, what can I do to get some of that? What?
This me like this. And I'll stare. Oh, that must be really nice.
No, that's what.
And then I'm looking at him like this.
Listen, you're me. You're me. This is me. This
Okay.
is me. However, when we got by ourselves, I let all of the cat out the bag of like my emotions. I said, what an amazing experience. Oh my God.
I want some of that.
I want that. Like that. Did you see how this girl was so used to it? She didn't stop blushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Women who don't get it, all they do is blush. It's like, you could tell he do this so much. She's like, baby, not here. Like, she's instructing him. I know. I mean, giving all kind. And I'm like, my breath stink. I'm checking the smell of my neck. I'm like, I'm fly.
Okay. Yeah, you are. But
fly
you know what?
too.
I ain't going to even front on all of that. That's beautiful. But I have also, I don't want to be the devil's advocate, but I am. Same thing, situation happened to me. I'm not talking about your girl, but I had a situation where lovey-dovey all at the dinner table and all that good stuff. In fact, she showed me her beautiful wedding, her engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? And he just showering her with affection. Lo and behold, she bought the wedding ring. She bought all of that. But she was just putting it on, it was a show for the people around, but at home, it was a different story.
See. Let me.
So I wanted to be the
was a
same
show.
all the
So
time.
don't get me wrong. That was a show.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the circumstances of who they are. That was a show.
There was a show, see?
But what it did for me was say, I don't have to have a show. Because
Right.
if a man feels this way about me, that is what I want.
Right on.
Because it ain't got to be no fake stuff. See, what they got, that's some fake stuff y'all doing. All right, this
You
is
started-
game. Okay,
okay.
cool.
Cool.
You doing a great job, ladies and gentlemen.
But mister,
Like,
I'm giving you the best that I got.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
All right. So, sis, my question to you again is, how do you ask or how do you get a man to fill these buckets for you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whatever those buckets are. For me, it's words of affirmation. Like, I love to hear from somebody I care about tell me sweet nothings. Like, I can hear it all day.
Yeah.
I want it. I'm starved of it. It's like, tell me how beautiful I am. Tell me you love me. How do you do it?
I think it comes because if I don't trust a person, or say for instance, I want to get to trust them, and I'm checking them out. I don't give them the most. I don't want to be so vulnerable because I don't trust. I'm afraid they're going to use that towards me in the end. And so when you show me, like when I see that you're really wanting to be there for me, right? And this is a real life experience from the guy that I'm dating right now. When we first met, I was trying to get him to one of the other girls. Again, I'm just getting back on the dating scene. And we all had a girls' night out. I'm doing what I do. I like to dance. I like to dance a lot. And I don't have to have nobody with me. I don't have to be all vulgar, but I do me, and I do gets down. So what happened was I was looking around. I was, talking to everybody. And then I saw this guy. He made his, like, he was like this, like, yeah, I see you.
I love it.
And I looked, I said, ooh, girl, y'all. I said, it's a real one back there. And they said, where? I said, back there. He real. He real. I could just tell by how he was standing. Then he did a little cocky thing. He's like, yeah, I'm watching you.
I love it.
And so I turned around.
Oh,
I said,
I love it.
They said, all the ladies turned around. They looked and said, girl, he looking at you. I said, what? And then I got a little nervous, right? So I was like, okay, I'm chilling. So what he did before we left, he actually gave me the number. He thought another guy was trying to talk to me. He came up behind me. He said, I see you with your guy. He said, but I just want you to leave my number with you so you can call me, right? So I get his number. His number got destroyed. And you know how you have... You have your drink, and it just destroyed the entire number.
Oh, man, okay.
So didn't see him no more. I said, oh, man, I missed good. That could have been a good opportunity. What I didn't know is that he went to that same place that he saw me 3 additional times. And he saw me we do karaoke, and he saw me do the karaoke thing, and he was like, oh, okay, I like what But so he went 2 or 3. He thought that was my spot. He wanted to run into me again. Oh, wow. Didn't do it. So one day I went to another spot, and I looked. I kept saying, is that Mystery Man? I think that's Mystery Man. Lo and behold, it was him. My phone was there. I said, hey, here's my number. Put my number in your face. Another missed opportunity.
So hold on. Did you?
Yes.
You wasn't scared.
I wasn't. But I'm coming to answer your question. He made his intentions very known up front that he wanted to get to know me. He wanted to know what I was all about. He didn't judge me about anything. Men, how women look at men with the car situation. He didn't look at any of my situation. He just looked at me and how he can help me. He didn't want to sleep with me. He just wanted to get to know me. And so we started talking, and I just told him, I said, I've been hurt so many times before. I don't know what I'm doing. I said, I'm just getting back on this dating thing. And then when I lost my cousin, I said, I don't have nothing to lose. Yeah. And so he saw that. And I think when he started seeing my situation, I didn't have to ask him to be there for me. Yeah. And this is what I need. He knew that. He knew that as a man, as a real man, he knew that I needed to be there. And we got to know each other, and we started off so strong and so fast. And we had our ups and downs in that short amount of time. But everything I kept saying, I said, this guy shows his heart. He goes over and beyond. And I shared with him something that I didn't even share when I was married. I shared something and I said, I never told anybody that. And what he did, he wiped my tears, and we just talked, and we just talked about his childhood. And there's times I say, we both done had some things. Yeah. So I guess when a man is tired of the games, when they finally let that guard down with that woman and make his intentions like, hey, I see you. I want to grow old with you. We may drop this baton along the way in this race. We may fall on those hurdles, but we got to see the finish line. That finish line is seeing where we can make it. Mm-hmm. And I think once I drop my guards down and just start listening, because a lot of men want you to just be a woman, be a lady. That's all they most of the time, and we want a man. And so I think this it just made it easier for me not to have to ask, because when I ask before, not even, I hate asking, when I shared, then they think you a gold digger. Then they think you needy. Then they size you up by where you stay. Then they size you up by where your car. So you know what? Let me just stay off the scene, because that keeps me safe. Mm-hmm. But this young man, this guy, I didn't understand his ways because I'm an independent woman. But he took the time to not only open himself up to me, but he took time to assess the situation. He didn't meet my mom until almost a year and a half later. Mama said, who is this man? Who is this man taking care of my baby and making things right? Wow. And so we're both of us, we're still nervous about this thing based on our past. Mm-hmm. And I can't say that we have all the answers, but we'll figure it out together.
I love it. So this is my question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say you were the difficult one to love? Or was it him, or was it mutual?
It was mutual. Oh, he had some bad past relationships. Woo! He has. I'm sorry, did I bust somebody's eardrums? And so did I. And so my thing is that I'm not a big talker. With my girls, I am. In a relationship, not so much. And he's a talker. He wants to get down. What are you talking? We need to talk. I'm not a talker. I don't know what to say. I can get on stage. I could run. When I'm at home, not a word. But he can always sense something is wrong. Yeah. So he's difficult in a sense because he come from an era of strong men. Man is first, woman second, then the children. I came from a family that is majority women, very few marriages. Yeah. And it's not taking anything away. It's just like we did what we had to do. Oh, you're not going to do it? Oh, no, I'm doing. I know how to sit at the house and be still.
Yeah, me too.
I know how to work 2 or 3 jobs if I need to. So it was just like, okay, bye. That's what it was for me. But he was like, no, we're going to talk. And it took a while. It took a while for me to say, I'm keeping my mouth closed. Hey, you know what I mean?
Sis, tell me this. What makes him worth fighting for? Y'all not married.
Not at all.
You can walk away. You can
anytime.
You can allow your mind to imagine a better situation, one that's less complicated, one that is just smooth. I don't know if that man exists, but in your mind, you know how we can just imagine, like, you know what? I ain't gotta take this. What makes you lock in right here and say, I'm in it. Let's weather this storm. Here go another one. Brace yourself. We're about to have a big blowout. What makes you stay in this?
I think let me just say this. A lot of women, including myself, have had this fantasy with men. Like, we're going to get married. This going to be my husband. We finna do this. We finna do that. And we just drive it over there until it happen. I'm not driving it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drive that like, hey, we should get married. No. Yes, I don't want to fornicate and do all the crazy stuff, but I'm not driving because I felt like the more I put my hand into it, the more it ended up crumbling. So I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, your happiness means everything. It should mean everything to you just like it means everything to me. Yeah. So the only reason why I'm here, I'm just seeing where God want me to be. And I'm not trying to be religious or holy roly. It's just the fact that you've been hurt so many times. You learn lessons. Hey, we're not getting any younger. So at this point, what makes me stay is that I feel like whatever my tomorrow is, I gave my best today. Yeah. Whether it's him, whether it's my job, because I don't know where I'm going to be 6 months from now. I could be in a whole nother state.
I love it.
So what makes me stay committed to reality and to truth. Yeah. That's what keeps me where I am right now.
So I have to say, like, for me, right, I've worked so extremely hard.
Oh, yeah, you have, Jessica.
You know.
My God.
And just emotionally to deal with the brokenness. You know what I mean? Deal with the pain. Deal with the loneliness. To keep the light. Yeah. You get what I mean? You know, it get hard. You know, especially, you know how many punches I done taken. So it's like I've taken so many punches.
Now you're ready to fight back.
And it's like, it's like, I found myself peaceful. Since I found myself, I'm like, oh, this is that euphoria.
You found it.
And then I get triggered. And then because I know the kind of woman I am, I know what I'm putting out there, I know what I'm doing, my expectation goes higher and higher and higher. It's like, match that. If you don't know what to do, follow me. Do that.
Mm-hmm. But what's the order in all of this, though?
That's what I'm saying. And so what I'm finding myself doing, I'm finding myself saying to myself, I don't want to call it a project, but do I want the wet clay where I can put my prints in it and it can be molded to fit me, but I also have to go through the muddiness of it, the dirty of it, the ugly of it? Do I want the set bowl that this is what I know you can serve and do for me? This is what you've shown me. You're a bowl. So I can't imagine you being a plate. You're not a cup, but you can do cup things. But you are a bowl. So you're going to serve me like a bowl does. Or do I get something that's broken in pieces and try to figure that thing out?
You've done that.
I've done that.
You passed that.
So it has me, as a woman, as I'm going through this process, it has me constantly like warring with myself, like, Jess, when is your tap out? Cause feel me on this one. I start to see similarities of my past. But then I think, okay, did I meet the counterfeit that will ruin it for the man who would have gotten the mercy and the grace and the compassion and the patience? Yeah. because I met this one first. And now I'm like, zero tolerance. Don't play with me. If you want to go there, we're going to go there.
Oh, yeah. You got to set the bar. Yeah,
you see
absolutely.
What I mean?
I get it.
It's like this dance. I don't know which one is one. So I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I got it. Go. This is what we about to do. I'm out. And I don't know if I'm making this muscle underdeveloped.
Yeah.
Because I'm not pushing it no more. I ain't going to be.
I'm driving that keep.
I ain't ride or die no more. I'm not her.
I get it.
I'm not ride or die. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Stop the car. Let me out here
now. Get me out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
If you can see my scars, my back is whipped up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got whips on me.
I can't take no more.
I can't. I Jessica Reedy cannot. I can't take no harsh looks. I can't take no harsh tone. I can't take.
You can't
nothing.
mess my vibe up. You can't do it. I can't get caught up. One thing I had to. This is what he had. I had to learn it. And so, my guy friend is that my vibe is who I am, and I can when I feel that's going to be clipped, like you're clipping my wings. I have a problem with that, and you'll see it. And I told him in the very beginning. I said, don't clip my wings. I felt my wings been clipped before.
Yeah.
I don't want my wings clipped no more. Let me fly. Let me soar. And I wanted someone that also teach me, but also know how to be so humble to the fact that, he ain't trying to be, all of it, but just be with me. Yeah. And I'm not taking, I can't afford to be unhappy anymore. I can't afford to take that bowl anymore. Yeah. I can't take, I need the plate. If that's where I'm going with and that's my site, I'm going with the plate. It doesn't matter what you think or anybody else think about me. This is the plate that I want. This is what I need on my plate. Yeah. And so anything that goes over and calling chaos, once I get in my zone, I promise you, I have to get in that meditation. Yeah. You're not gonna rock me. You can't rock me, and that's the problem. When I ain't gonna say a man. Let me say when people feel like if you feel yourself getting out of character, your vibe too high. It's time to chill. To move around. It's time to reset. Yeah, and I'm not. I can't afford it. Yeah. I can't afford to go back. That's what I'm on. I can't. That's what I'm on. And that's why I tell whomever. Like they ask me for advice, can you afford to go back? Yeah. You can't. I cannot. I ain't got that kind of money. I don't. I don't got that kind of spiritual money. I ain't got that mental money. I don't have it. Sorry. Yes. And so I know how to be in my own humble abode, taking care of mine. Yeah. And being at peace. Absolutely. So no more breaking pieces. One thing you and I have to play, and your plate get broken while we're together, and you willing to piece that mug together with me. That's one thing. But you gonna sit up there and just look at them. Oh no. I'm with you. I'm with you, and I'm still a rider to an extent. But then once I start going to God and start talking about like, okay, Lord, hey, what we doing? I gotta go.
When I say ride or die, it's like when you corrupt my progress.
I can't do it.
When you start to see me backpedal.
Yeah.
And you recognize you are contributing to me going backwards and you don't stop it. That means that this has been a selfish ride.
And that hurts.
Every path has been for your scenic pleasure.
That hurts.
It's like hurts. When you can't look over in the passenger seat and say, is that too much wind on you? Mm-hmm. How is your experience? How is your experience? Oh yeah, it's too high.
He didn't take the time to see what your needs were to help you out. Yeah,
and again, as I go through this process, that bar. Yeah, I want that bar to be set. It gotta be high.
Yeah, and we don't want to push that mug so high that we by ourselves too.
Hey, but wait, hold on, sis.
Shoot, I'm not doing it. I'm a very practical type of woman. I have a lot of sense. I'm not pushing that mug all the way over my head, and then I'm sitting there like, ain't nobody around. I'm sitting up and talking to Jessica every day when I had a whole swole one next to me. And you crazy? I always tell my good friends, I say, listen, hey, I'm gonna be here. Your friend gonna be here. I'm gonna be ready to fight with you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Don't chill,
take care of your home.
Yes.
Well, I'll say that quickly.
Okay, but what's high though? Like is because for me, sis, I feel like it's individual. You know what I mean? Like for instance, you know them big old barrels that be in the street, that be on the side of the road, but you don't know they full of water. Them big old, I'm one of them.
Until you hit it.
I'm one of them. Now there's some people, they gallon. Some people, they small little sample size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Little shots.
I'm a barrel. Forget the gallon. Nah, baby. I am the doggone water supply system that you see in the sky with the name of the city on it. It's me. That's me.
And that's okay. I want you to stick to that too.
You get what I'm?
Oh yeah.
So.
But be practical.
But what's
you know what? You know what it is. Listen,
I don't.
Okay.
All I got is my imagination because all I know is I don't want that. So of course I'm going to imagine the best thing for me. Mm-hmm. And the best thing for me is perfect. So, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
I
so
do.
With practicality, trying to infuse that with poor past experiences, it's difficult to find that middle.
Wow.
It's hard to find that.
What?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I meet the example of like, okay, I can do this.
You meet the example, but then he ain't
that.
nothing in the bedroom. Then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be practical. That's what I'm talking about. You get the whole like, God dang, he got this in it, but he can't do nothing. What you gonna do then? I'm just saying.
Wait, first off, sis, when it comes to that though, hey, but watch this, sis. I always wanted to ask this because you know how people be like, I've had a really bad experience, in sex, whatever. Throughout my life, I never really enjoyed sex. I wanted to have sex because of the nurturing that happens, the holding. So just stay with me.
I'm trying to get there.
In the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've had great experience, whatever. Anyway,
this show is being transparent.
Yes,
so in transparency. What is it lit? Okay,
Okay. So I've had great experience, but it's like if you run into an experience where the man is not good, can he not be trained? Like, I don't know. Like, is that not something we can work on? If you meet everything else, if you're kind and attentive and nurturing, and you serve me as much as I serve you, and you care about me, and you know what I'm saying, and you a man in these streets, but you're not that.
It can, yes.
Can that not be fixed?
It can be fixed.
That can be fixed.
Yeah.
If he's willing, right? If he's willing to be like, to admit I ain't good, how can I be better for you? Right? Right? Or no? I don't know. I don't know. Is it no? Yes.
No, yes, you can work with that.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So sister.
No, when you do that. When she do that, like, no. I don't want none of that. What happened?
Okay, watch this. Hold on. So are you telling me what are you willing to compromise on to make sure that you have a good sexual experience? Like what main things would you say, you know what?
He fuss a lot. He complain about everything, but
You know what I'm saying?
he take care of the business. He take care of the house. Oh, here he come. I can handle that.
Really?
Because, again, I'm not a talker. So if you're going to do it, I know what works for me.
What am I willing to give up?
What are you willing to give up, Miss Jessica?
That's a great question, sis.
Because you got a high bar.
I have a high bar. I would have to say, oh, no, girl, I'm not.
We're going to think about this.
Because I just feel like if every single day,
yeah,
and this is how I think, every single day, I am not the best, man, but I strive for that day.
Yeah.
I don't sleep on me.
You really do.
I want to be great at Jessica.
Yeah.
I don't want no weaknesses. I want to be great at Jessica. I work hard mentally, spiritually, emotionally to pursue. I'm in constant pursuit of all categories. Like,
you really are. You've been a go-getter since I met you. Always had some stuff going on.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, why I gotta compromise, brother? I'm working for this. Work for this.
Yep.
And ain't nobody,
a real man won't. That won't be a problem for them.
You get what I'm talking about? And
Yes.
the thing is, I don't have no accountability in my house talking about, you slept too late. No, I'm up. You eating too much. No, I got a mirror.
I see.
Yeah, Jessica,
Yeah.
you gaining weight. This is not your best self. Let's move, baby. Let's get it together.
Yeah.
Oh, that was mean of you, Jessica. You shouldn't have said that. Apologize. Ain't nobody holding
Somebody
me
gonna give you the
accountable.
truth. Yes. Yes.
So why can't you also do the self-checking? Why can't you also do the self-examination? Why can't you also be the dude that say, let me look at me and how others are experiencing me?
Right. Oh yes, it makes
That's
a
all
big
I'm
difference. And quick, and already where he listens to you, and he's like, "Well, I thought you said you were going to enroll for this class. What happened? I thought you were going to do this with the kids. What happened? Your mind is everywhere. Someone that brings you in because you're so used to doing everything.
Yeah.
You're so used to taking that moment, putting the kids to bed. They're not thinking about anything because they have a roof over their head, clothes on the bed, but you're shedding tears
Yeah.
because there's not enough time in the day. Seem like you're breathing, but yet you're suffocating. You want someone to understand. Oh
You
yeah.
already know I know. So it's like, my question, sis, then is, what if he fall off? This man that you committed to, I ain't speaking bad of him.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but what if he get tired for a second?
Tired as in providing?
Just paying attention. Whatever emotional thing he go through, it just...
If it's not a part of his pattern, like he's always taking care of business, then that lets me know something is going on. Something is weighing on him.
And then tag me in.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
What's happening? And sometimes you got to think about, men may not be ready to talk about it right then and there. Don't add to it and, start nagging and stuff like that. You pray about it. If that's somebody you really care about, and you just hope that it ain't another woman where you might have to fight somebody. Yeah. But you want to take it to the point. I'm just being real.
Please do.
But you just want to be like, okay, something is off. Yeah. Something is bothering him. And then come to find out, he's thinking about this. He's thinking about that. But he came in his own time, and it was something way far from what you were thinking. Yeah. But if he falls off, and he's been a provider, you better take your tail over there and support and be there for him. 100%. Now, if he ain't a nothing person, or whoever the person is, not, count your blessings, because and keep it moving. Yeah. Because no. As real women, as real queens, we know. Mm-hmm. We know when he's been there all the time, and maybe some change is his job, cut in pay. Now he got to think about how he gonna pick up the rest of that revenue. Mm-hmm. Then you just start, like, okay, well, this is what I can do. I have this. Remember, we got this stimmy still in my closet. That's the kind of stuff that you do. Don't just be shunning them out, because you wouldn't want nobody to shun you out.
1,000%.
Shoot, sometimes I just listen to men and women, and I just shake my head.
Yeah, 1,000%. So, and I'm asking this. Just for my process, for other women's process, it's like, how much responsibility do you feel with the upbringing of a man? You get what I'm saying?
Good question, yeah.
Because realistically and practically talking, majority of these men are unraised. Their mamas are alive. These men are unraised. Mm-hmm. They have the potential to be, if your mama had done her job, grandma was still alive. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sir, if you was raised in my house, oh my gosh, sir, you would be, how much responsibility? Oh. Let's act like Mr. ain't the way Mr. is.
Oh, I done took her some Joe Blows, honey.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
How much responsibility do you feel in the upraising of this man? Or do you feel none at all? And if it's none at all, sis, then where do your mind go, if at all, to be held accountable for this person? do, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does your mind go through the maze of it?
That's what I think we all should. When the way he was raised, he said that he spent a lot of time with a lot of his grandfather, his uncles. So he saw a lot how to be a man early on. But he also saw his mother, a single mother, take care of him and his brother. And so he saw how hard his mom worked. He was working very early with his mom to help with the business. So he had it early on. Now, what I feel is that where he needs, whether I ain't gonna say he, just in particular, where growth is trusting. He has trust issues, and it's something that had arrived in the past. That's what he has to learn to let go and try each person. You know what I mean? Based on that. So with me wrapping my mind on what I can deal with and what I can't, if I feel it's something that we both can get through, then I'm there with you. But if I feel like it's not going anywhere, I start falling back.
Yeah.
I start falling back because this is not a battle for me. This not for me. But I'm not going to turn my back on you, but I'm going to fall back.
What does that look like?
With me?
Yeah.
Block.
Whoa.
Disappear in X. Change phone numbers. New location, new address.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Which part you want me to start with? I'll fall back. I listen.
Would you say you're going to fall back, you're not going to turn your back? That sounds like a turn back.
Yes, but I'm praying for you in the process. So I ain't turn my back on you completely. I get in my little prayer spot. I'm like, Lord, please lift Jung up.
Yeah.
Because something ain't right.
Yeah,
Lord, maybe it was me. Maybe our energies wasn't right. Maybe, Lord, just tell me what I should do so I make sure I don't make that mistake again.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to continue to pray for you. And I'm like, I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will fall back, meaning like, maybe that's not for me.
It's not for me.
And I don't want to force the issue. I remember one relationship, and it was basically, God was like, It was just like, I'm like, but, I didn't understand that. I'm like, I'm trying to, and I had to leave that, And I tell anybody to this day, I don't care how madly in love I am, we are with each other. But if God told you not to talk to me, you better listen to the Lord. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's between you and God.
Yeah.
And so that's how I feel about right now in this point in my life. It took me losing my cousin to live my life unapologetically.
Yeah.
It took me to realize that I need to live my life not just the way I want to live it, but live it where I don't die with a broken heart.
Yeah.
My cousin died with a broken heart. And when I tell you, her funeral was packed from end to end because she knew everybody from every walk of life. And I said, you know what? I'm going to live my life, because I always try to live by that, that rule book. I always try to make sure I don't do this and don't do that. And I end up falling into depression.
Yep.
And I said, I don't want to do that. When I saw how she lived her life, and when there's times when she was going through something really, really bad, she'll call me. That's how it happens with most women. They call me and I'm sitting up in my own zone. You know what I mean? But I get it. There was times I just didn't want to see people. I didn't want to go out. But if God tell you something, you just fall back. It may show you sooner than later, but just fall back. Yeah. I just can't. I won't die with a broken heart. I'm going to live my life fully.
I love that.
I'm going to, I just hope you find peace. I can't mistreat nobody.
Yeah.
I can't be mean to you. It's hard for me to say no, but I can't be mean to you. So now I'm learning to say no this season. Yeah. But I can't be mean to you. Yeah. I be like, do you have a relationship with God? You intentionally want to just be mean to people? What happens? Like, who are we to just be a fool with each other? Like, who are we seriously? So I don't try to be holy roly Mary Poppins. I was in ministry. I learned a lot in ministry. I learned a lot in the world. I just say, you know what, God, people gonna see this change up front, out in the open.
Yeah.
Because that's what I need. Because the more I live, I realize that it was God's mercy. It was the people that He brought into my life that made me look at things a little bit differently. So yeah, I'm not in relationships. I'm not going to die with a broken heart. I'm gonna fulfill every. Yeah, I can't do it.
That is, you know, when my brother got sick.
I remember before and then. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
you know how I felt about that dude.
Yes,
you know what I mean. I'm trying not to cry, but it's like
it's okay, girl.
Experiencing Eric and knowing his hardships, you know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. I feel that. And even now and before then, just escaping that past relationship.
Yeah.
And all the pain that brought. And you remember that. You get what I mean? And all the neglect and all the rejection and all of the...
It's painful, man.
You know what I'm saying? And escaping. And then finding myself and pressing and allowing the Holy Spirit to do His thing and comfort me and getting myself back to that spot. You know what I mean? It's like now I'm going to say what I want. Either you can or you cannot.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask for the things I want. Either you can or you cannot. Now I'm going to wake up and see my day bright. And anything that's coming dimming that, you need to be removed, or I'm going to take this day and shift it so you just ain't in my light right now. You're going to be in the shadow. And it's like that whole unapologetic movement is that's my vibe, sis. I don't want to die with a broken heart. My heart has been so mishandled.
Now, how you going to please? How you going to try to please somebody else more than you try to please God? Yeah. And that's another thing that made me think, like, I'm trying to break my neck, trying to make this relationship, and I can't even get my relationship with God right. So I had to, like, I figured once I get my relationship together with God, everything else is going to be easy. It's going to be easy peasy.
I mean.
And so I just don't, sis, we've been down that road. We don't know what tomorrow will bring, but we're going to treat a man like a king, like he's supposed to be treated, because he is a king. 1,000%. And if he's not a king, then that's on him, and that's between him and God. Now, same thing with the queen. A man could say, hey, I'm talking to this other woman. I may find out you talking about, you bless you and that queen. I ain't finna call her no B. I ain't finna call her no... But now she coming to me wrong, then I'm like, sister, no, hey, let's stop. But no, I'm changed because I have to work on me.
Absolutely.
And so I'm like, oh, okay, well, congrats to you and the queen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so elephant behind the scenes, and God be like, But what I'm saying is that, man, life is too short. Who are we to do the things that we do, talk about the way you try to control somebody? And we got to stop that mess.
We have to. And what I'm also learning to accept, because I've been a fixer all my life.
You are. I mean? I'm so glad you said that. I told her, I'm going to let you, can I say this one thing? I text and said, Jessica, I said, my mom want to go to True Kitchen. I said, but I know they probably said, what's the lady's name that you know? It's a restaurant here. And I was like, okay, I need to get there. And she said, hey, go up there, you and your mom. And I said, I wasn't asking you to set up something for me. I just want to know the lady's number or the name. She's a fixer. Like, you tell her something, she think like, how can I fix it? No, I just wanted the number. I didn't want you to set up a whole thing. But she said, why you didn't tell me?
It's like,
but that's your beautiful spirit.
You get what I'm saying? And one thing that I have to learn how to do is know who needs my kind of fixing.
That's it.
Because I don't want to lose that about me. I love it. It's what makes me me. But I know that there are people who need to be fixed. And then I know that there is a people for my kind of fixing. Where
that's true.
They are not vampires.
Leeches.
They don't suck it from me. It actually builds them so that they can pour back. And you know what I mean? It actually, they're a recycling bin seriously, for me. Yeah. It's like, I pour in and then they like, here.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
They
you
pay
know,
it forward, yeah.
you get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I get it.
And that is where I am now in my journey. It's
Stay
like,
there.
I'm
keep
not
growing.
I'm not gonna lose.
Not
me.
change for nobody. Yeah.
No, I like
it. That's how I know when you know this is your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I had to ask a dear friend of mine. She's been knowing her for years, and I said, "Do you even know your purpose in life?"
Yeah.
Broke her down.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know. I just said, I know my purpose.
Yeah.
I know what I supposed to be put on this earth. And if you don't know your purpose in life, you definitely need to ask God. You need to find your purpose, because I think you'll be missing out on your calling if you don't. You would. I mean, you really would. And I'm not, I don't like to, because trust me, I done got judged by a lot of people. But I don't throw no shade. But what I'm saying, find your purpose. You'll find so much peace.
And then it's not even like something outside of yourself. You know, it's learning.
Yeah.
It's learning how to be you. The beauty of what you are and being comfortable being the beauty of what you are. I feel like there are so many individuals that we have encountered that wanted to make what's beautiful about us seem like it's wrong.
Oh, honey, it's a lot of them.
You know what I'm saying? And so you end up questioning, like, am I too nice? Am I doing this too much? No, you're beautiful. That person just that was a horrible person.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
was like, I'm so Nae Su, I just want you to stop being so nice.
It's like, no,
What?
you are. What? The very thing you love about me, you want me to stop being. It's like, no, I just gotta find my people.
Yeah.
I have to find my people.
Man, listen, you have to find that village, that purpose, that bar we was all talking about. We're gonna have a bar that we know that is attainable, and we're gonna continue to lift it, but don't get too beside yourself.
I agree.
Please. Okay.
I agree.
Yeah, because you need me and I need you and all that good stuff.
I agree. I don't want to be irrational about my expectations. And then you want to know something?
What's that?
I actually want to lose expectation. It's the hardest thing to accomplish for me. I am a person of expectation.
Yeah.
I'm always expecting.
Don't.
I'm expecting from God. I'm in waiting all the time.
And he been expecting a lot of things from you too. And
what
have you delivered all that? Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, if I'm being completely honest
Mm-hmm.
and transparent, I literally be like, hold on now, I'm expecting. And I am robbing myself of the patience that God wants to give me, more joy, the ability to enjoy a person more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cutting off the lifespans. I'm making things short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Because of my level of expectation. I have a great level. Like, I work on it. You know what I'm saying? I literally put myself on the table and I look at me and I'm like, this is not good.
I start with me.
Yeah, it's like Jessica
start
Reedy.
with me. Yeah.
This ain't good.
Yes.
You've been in it and you can justify it. But even after you finish talking all smooth and sounding all smart, baby girl, this right here is not good.
Right.
And then you say, of course there's women out there like, no, there has to be a level of expectation. Nope. Because everybody's different. Nobody was raised in your home, but those who are raised in your home, and even those who were raised in your home are all different.
All different.
They all different. We
I
all
can have a household where I'm like, oh, it's a bunch of chaos. And my sister's like, I thought we was rich. We live in the same house. I'm like, I don't remember any of that. I just know we struggled. She said, I thought we were, she thought, you see the lens was different for both of us. Yeah. And I looked and said, you can be in the same household. You have the same parents. But your experience will be different.
It will be different.
Life, even as an adult, your experiences will be different. My demons may not be your demons. I may not say, hey, I can't be around nobody smoke cigarettes.
This is true.
Because, I may want to take if that's my demon, I need to stay away from that.
Absolutely.
And so I just, when I look, I think about, we always want to justify what feels right in our flesh. Mm-hmm. Just leave it alone. Y'all kill me with that. Stop it. So
I agree. So I feel like we covered a lot of things.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like we always have a good time. We always have good, thorough conversations, and of course, privately, we're gonna have a more thorough conversation because I've been missing you. But I thank you.
You're welcome.
I thank you for not only being a friend to me, but always being honest and like a checker.
Yeah.
Like, I hear you, sis, but that's wrong.
Tell me if I'm wrong or not. You wrong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You
I
wrong.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And I know how to receive it, and I know how to make the adjustment and be like, yeah, you're right. All right, cool. You know, so I just want to thank you for showing up.
You're welcome.
As
I
a
had
friend
a
that I
very
know.
good time. Just thank you for allowing me to just be, you know, transparent and talking about some stuff. I think we all need a place of like a sounding board to talk to others about any and everything
I agree.
without judgment.
I agree.
And just chop it up. You never know. It may be you today, me later on today.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
You already know. You already know. You already know. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my good sister, Miss Nae Su.
Nae Su. Thank you. I enjoy myself.
I love
Thank
you. I love you. So you already know we have the little song coming up, but I just wanted to acknowledge you for representing women so gracefully and love so gracefully, patience so gracefully, being an amazing queen, raising your children the way you have on your own, the strength that you exude. I just want to like build you up even the more and let you know I love you.
Bless you.
I think you are beautiful. I think that Mr. is he should be proud to have a woman like you. He don't even know the thickest layer of your strength.
Wow.
And how absolutely amazing you for real are.
Wow.
And
thank
once
you.
he get to the core of that, oh my God. You know, like, oh my God. The man is in for a whole nother reason why this is the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are the
that.
epitome of iron.
And
it is a blessing, it is a privilege, it is an honor to call you friend. And I love you, and I thank God for
Don't
you.
make me cry.
I mean it though.
Yeah.
I thank you. You wear burden well. You wear carefree well. You wear light well. You wear, you know, so you're grace for me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
You do grace so well, baby. I love you.
Thank you. I
Oh
just
my
want to
God.
thank you.
Like I
Just want to
love
be
you.
there for y'all.
Like I mean it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So y'all stay tuned. It's coming up. I have a question, baby. Can you meet my expectations, baby? Or have I caused myself to fail by having too high a standard? Tell me, will you promise to care about my feelings and help me wherever I need tending? If so, then we'll be alright. 'Cause love always helps my walls fall down. I need you. I need you. You're the one I've been waiting for. So take courage. I promise I won't be hard to manage. You promise to care for me. It will be enough for me, baby. So, whoever you are, I know you're dope. I know you love me. I love you. And I promise I am working hard to eliminate expectations so that I can meet you with love, accept you for who you are, and be the standard that I want to hold towards anybody, so that I never have to project. I can just be myself, and you'll match me. And then you'll teach me how to match you. You'll teach me how to get to where you are. And you and I will sharpen one another. Iron. Sharpening iron. I love you. And to everybody else out there, let's get ready. Prepare yourself. This is the sticky part. We're facing ourselves. It ain't always easy, but it's definitely a task that is worthy of our attention. Until next time, everybody, I'm out.